Let's give your arms and legs a little bit of a shake. It's time now for us to be coming back onto the floor, and the first position will be a kneeling position. Now here is where, if you find that your knee simply feels uncomfortable, kneeling on a hard surface, a blanket is really useful in cushioning up those knees, certainly making the exercises a lot more comfortable. Let's pop that to one side for a moment. And let's bring yourself onto your hands and knees. These stretches will involve areas of the hips, as well as the sides of the body and your shoulders. Again, your posture is important to maximize the stretches and to allow your muscles to work in a more efficient manner. Whenever you're kneeling, prevent the head from sagging forward, dropping into your shoulders. Remain nice and tall and strong through your upper body. Your chin is slightly down towards your chest, and your eye level is just ahead of your hands. Your arms are positioned beneath your shoulders, and your legs are beneath your hips. Encourage your ankles to have a little bit of a stretch, to have your toes behind you. But if it feels uncomfortable, certainly have your toes back this way. We'll begin with flexion and extension of the spinal muscles. Using your breath, you're going to inhale, and as you breathe out, scoop, initiating the curve from the muscles of the lower back. Just dropping that tailbone of yours down and running that curve right up to the area of the back, allowing the head to hang forward. Breathe in as you extend and move your chest forward. Again, try not to sink into your shoulders, dropping through your arms. Keep those abdominal muscles connected. And as we breathe out, we initiate the curve from the muscles of the lower back. We call this the cat stretch. Inhale again. And exhale as we draw and hollow through those abdominal muscles. And breathe. Inhale, moving your chest forward. And breathing out as your eye gaze drops down towards your hands. Once more, inhale, gently move your eye gaze forward, and exhale as we work through that cat stretch again. Now the next area is stretching through the muscles of the hips, but before we do that, I'd like you just to stretch and hips back towards your feet, allowing your arms to extend out in front of you. Have your fingers just coming a little bit off the mat, and pressing the center of the palms down. You should feel a nice stretch through the muscles along the sides of the body. Then bring yourself down onto your elbows, ensuring that your elbow position is lined up with the width of your shoulders. Again, here we want good support for the muscles of the abdomen and the back, so navel into the spine. Taking one leg behind you, gliding those toes down, and extend the hips. You'll feel the stretch through the front of the hips. Breathe in, coming down, and try to keep your hips as square as possible. Breathing out as you brace strongly over your arms. Keep your chest lifted. Inhale. Exhale as we move the leg behind our body. So whenever the leg is being moved behind the body, it's called an extension. And breathing out, toning up those hips as well. Release down. Glide that foot in so that knee comes back under the hips. Let's try that on the other side. Stretch first, so your 5 toes, imagine they're drawing a line. Extend up. Continue to protect your back by pulling your tummy in and down. And up again. The head is held up nice and high. And down. Good. Keeping your hips square, and we lift. And down. Once more, you'll notice some strength work going on here through your upper body. And release. Now let's take a stretch back. Arms are long, fingers open wide. And allow your head just to rest down into that little stretch. So let's repeat the whole thing again with the emphasis this time on our ankles. So bring yourself down on towards your arms again. Strong through the muscles of the upper body. Taking one leg behind us. Flex the foot as we bring that leg up, and point it, and coming down. First we reach to extend the hip, flex, point, and and down. Just go easy on those dorsiflexion and plantar flexion, the movement of your ankle, particularly if you're susceptible to any type of cramping around your feet. And down you come. Take it back. Before we do the other side, a little bit of a stretch in between. Arms long, head tall. Coming forward again, let's come down onto your arms, scooping up through your abdominal muscles, taking the other leg behind you, keeping your hips square. And we reach, gently flex, point, and down. Hold strong through your upper body and reach first, flex, point, and down. Keep the breathing soft and reach, flex, and point, and down you come. Another little stretch back. This time allow your knees just to come out a little bit wider. Continue to slide your arms forward, and if you wish, have a little bit of support under your head. Otherwise, just allow your head to just release through your arms. A few deep breaths here. Now we take one hand, place it over the other as you feel that stretch working more towards one side of the body. So one hand over the other, keeping your head down through your arms. And take that stretch across to the other side. One hand over the other. And just sinking back through that hip. And releasing it here. Now bring yourself up to a sitting position. And we're now going to be moving into some seated stretch. Before we do so, walk your feet in towards your body, wrap your arms once again around your legs, sit tall for a moment, and just be well centered.